It's your boy. I wish you back at it again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this is not even a clarification to anything that I've posted all these uh, previous months and actually years and we post and all that stuff because I really had to come like this because this I'm not grounds where um, a perfection or anything like that. But I'm able to address a matter that will not prevent me at least to try to do better and at least that's the road of perfection anyway. You know what I'm saying? Getting better and better in whatever area you're in, and from there you pretty much let me take dig up. Look at dig up. Look like try deer, reindeers and elves. Look at your ears instead. You be real mess. Your ear change just like mine. But on a serious note, though, um, perfection can be attained. Even the Bible say that. Was it? But somewhere in the New Testament, Corinthians. I don't know. I do, but that's just how it be sometimes. But people that knows, they that's what was it. I think it was in the Sermon on the Mount, yeah, 6 or something like that. Yeah. Matthew 6. So, like I say, if you really look at everything I've really accounted all these years, you find out that actually, even later down the lane, a lot of people will see how wise the God direction is. Where sometimes, well, that's what we find ourselves in. Your hands get tight, you get silent, you get sabotaged everywhere. But there's a saying that I heard that you can put a child of God anywhere in the fire, whatever, as long as they have the word of God in them. Um, they will survive regardless what they have to do to survive at time. But the fact that they apply the basic counsel of God requirement and you know what I'm saying? And it basically allowed God to help them navigate. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, like I did it. Oh man, uh, I'll be a fool if I say I did it by myself. You know what I'm saying? So when you look back, everything I counted, you just found out that okay, there's really pretty much a wisdom that went into it. That's past understanding and like I say, bro, I could all these years. It's a lot of people. They tell me, "Oh, you just posted." No, look, I'm going to persecution. This for the past everything that I ever posted since I joined Facebook, Instagram. This actually my diary. That's what diary are. I knew that from the get go. What the social media really is at the end of the day, just a new age diary of what you're going through. And I had good moments, I got bad moments, but nonetheless, I've been undergoing persecution since my whole life, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be actually trying to be authentic to my diary. Everything I post is actually what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can be out there, Paul. I mean, I come in right. I stand out for real, Paul. But this is actually what I'm going through. Not to say that um, I can portray another image, but actually, just like right now, I'm still locked up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got two and two everything. Two blanket, no, one blanket, two sheets, two cups, bowls, and a water heater. Does that? I'm still locked up because I'm condemned to death. I'm condemned to basically, you know what I'm saying? Because just the way it is, you know what I'm saying? And it's not really complaining or anything like that. And also, pretty much, I'm just addressing. So it's like I'm trying to, I'm the bad guy for actually telling the side of the story that everybody already heard about. It's like everybody talk about. I'm the talk of the town, talk of the whole everywhere, bro. Everything they, whatever happened, how they did it, whatever, they accounted inside the story. You know what I'm saying? So it's a public case, regardless how you say it. You know what I'm saying? Just because they don't post on Facebook doesn't mean everybody that they go on Facebook don't know about it or don't talk about it. So of course, so that's not my bad person. Me also accounting like, hey, man, this was this how it went down, and it's not even pointing fingers or debate or anything like that. Just show you God wisdoms. It surpasses all understanding. That's why we cannot really misplace our judgments. Uh, Not really according to the standard of how to really evaluate matters. It's like you don't pick and choose how you go about pretty much just like like you know what I'm saying, diverting all should be heard or something like that. It's just it's a battle, you know what I'm saying? It's like about patience with putting up with everything. Really cool. Familiar Joe Dawa for real, bro. And you understand, you really understand that, of course, even though I have a lot of opposure, but a lot of people really are not my enemies. And since I've accounted, everything that I've accounted, that's what they wanted. But they thought that I was gonna come out since they persecuted me in the name of Jesus Christ and they turned a lot of people against me, a lot of things and on a grassroots level. I'll be out here uh, salty against the church or Christianity. But it just put my faith in the Bible stronger than anything else. Even Second Timothy 3, that's what they prove false to what they claim, and I'm not here judge. If anything, I never really judge anybody. I really accounted what the Bible say is happening right now, and how it has affected me, and also how I've been able to survive, and also how I'm also preventing to actually live a godly life. Uh, the only ways I see it, you know what I'm saying? That's like I say, I'm not like I'm never speaking against the Catholic or any denomination. I pinpoint to this also this whole matter, bro. Matthew 13, Jesus Christ. If I recount, I told you what Jesus Christ said that was going to happen, and that happened, and also has affected me. And I also how I apply Jesus' counsel and really believe what he said, and how I was able to survive this without assigning to any ideology that's really contrary to my well-being or the well-being of my neighbor. That's man, this is a plain evidence that you know what I'm saying the word of God stand and me accounting all these things that's already public people talk about it. That's one thing about the narcissistic people. You gotta understand mental health was created by based on the Bible standard of Romans 12 to renew our mind. You know what I'm saying? And really it was targeted toward narcissistic people because every problem throughout the whole world is being caused by narcissistic people, starting with Lucifer, and then you go to Cain, and you put it didn't start right now. So when they say narcissistic people, doesn't mean Hitler or white people or no. Actually, it's the account of the Bible what it says that it started with the devil being narcissistic, and you know the whole thing about narcissistic people. You know what I'm saying? They that's what they do. They divert matters. They actually, and then once they confront it, they want to play the victim. They want to humiliate people. They want people to hurt those just for the emotional entitlement. That's one thing about narcissistic is it's an emotional entitlement. Somebody who feel entitled to pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And when you look at the account of the Bible, it really pinpoints the reason why and how it can get better. That's why mental health was, you know what I'm saying, created pretty much to treat these type of people who are basically creating wars, for atrocity, and you know what I'm saying, and they understood that. Just like any establishments, anything invaded, just like Jesus say, uh, wheat, Matthew 13, the parable of the wheat and the wheat. You know what I'm saying? So, and now these same narcissistic people have constructed a lot of standard based on the narcissistic desire and ways to really put people like me in bondage so they can have their way with us. And really, it's not just white people. Like I say, it's not white people. It's black. Everybody partaking in it. I could have. You know what I'm saying? I could have, you know what I'm saying? And it's not really judging anybody that partook in it. Even the Bible say that we also we can really get into we can really what was it? It was it Philip? Don't look down on people because of the way they life, because you also used to practice such things and even worse. You know what I'm saying? So it just that's one thing about the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Until until really this time that we're living in, nobody's really commissioned to go against anybody or to find verses to that to validate to hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? It really is being commissioned for us to really go for each other and to really it takes a village to really be a village, to be a community. Actually, it's a community. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like to put it like that. A community where people, although we're different, we have the same objective to make our community better. You know what I'm saying? So me really pretty much accounting what everybody talking about already according to how it really happened. It's I can't really, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing about narcissistic people. They want to turn the whole people. That's what I'm saying. Had I not, bro, like I say here, bro, I'm not speaking against on. I'm just speaking about the situation that happened to me and the way it happened to me. It just doesn't go away like this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just gonna see here uh, pretty much that's how I feel like. Not to say that anybody, I know a lot of people look out for pray for me, help me, and yeah, I'm grateful for all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it takes for me to still stand here and also being in a position that I'm in. Also, you know what I'm saying? I fall, I get back up, and I just recognize that. You know what I'm saying? That I can do better, and then I gotta really adjust a lot of things. But it's like my energy spent on just me, you know what I'm saying, getting up, you know what I'm saying, and really blacking on these shots and going about, you know what I'm saying, that's why, but that's one thing about even the research was made about they put a shark in a tank by water, and then for years, I don't know, months or years, whatever, and that shark would just go in a circle, in a circle, in a circle, and then it came a time they took the cage off, and once they took the cage off, this shark was still going in a circle because that's what they have been acquainted to for the past whatever how long it was in there. It's about me now for 30%. Oh my God. But I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm pulling out and that's what I'm saying. Like that's how I feel. I'm not saying I'm like I told you, bro, I'm not here bragging about anything or talking down to anybody. Actually, I've took this opportunity to actually address a matter that was not being able to address by pretty much not it was attempted to be addressed, but I did it in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? For years and years, it couldn't really be addressed like this, and actually, it's like the lights on top of the table. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, not speaking against the church or any tribe or any race. It's actually just reminding people that hey, look, check it out, bro. Look, man. We can't just look up this one chapter and the ideology that's been formulated behind those chapters. Look how all these, the whole book, how they counted what we going through right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, check it out. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And being a blessing doesn't mean I have everything that I should have, but I have more than I could have ever had if I settle even for $1 million or $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm grateful. And I can go forward. It's like I'm a trillionaire, bro. That's why you even see me the way I walk the way, bro. Even though yeah, so they took all my stuff like that, bro. All the glory came back to me, bro. I'm a trillion for real. Even the way I talk, the way I, you know, say just like, you know what I'm saying, my spirit is that's what I'm telling you, bro. It's just like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know what I'm saying? Even I have a problem managing money because, you know what I'm saying? My spirit is a trillion. That's why I won't hesitate even if in the pocket is my last. Just the spirit is like, man, come on, bro. That's the YouTube, your last. Don't insult me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be there for real. You know what I'm saying? So that like I say, me really accounting all these matters, it's not really me pretty much, you know what I'm saying, disturbing anything or like that or trying to cause any. Oh my God, hey, man, or trying to cause anything like that. But actually, I took this moment to pretty much address everybody at the same time. Because if I didn't do this, bro, it's gonna be everywhere, bro. Everywhere I go, I gotta address it. And then based on this narcissistic schemes, people schemes of formulating all these ideology, false reports, bro. Everywhere I go, it's just gonna be like instead of me actually just building my life, now I'm gonna be using the energy to address this matter everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? And but the wisdom of God allowed me to do that, and then in a perfect place. It's like they thought that this gonna box me in, but it's just like you brought me to the right spot. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, we look back. I've not insulted anybody to hate anyone. I've not belittled anybody. I've not insulted anybody or threatened anybody. If anything, I'm just accounting the threat that I'm going through. Just look what happened here, bro. Like I said, I don't mind. I know how to live with people, bro. That's one thing about all these false accusations. It's like I'm everywhere I'm going, they're accusing me of trying to hurt somebody. Oh, I've hurt somebody. Oh man, hold on. Yeah. Accusing for hurting somebody. It's like I go everywhere hurting people, kids, hurting everybody, and signing people to do wrong. Oh, because they were around me, that's why they made bad decision. Oh, I didn't do this. I did that, bro. It's like damn. And of course, not to say that I'm perfect. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has been like I've been accused of hurting. If I really ever hurt anybody like that, or like they claim that warrants for me to be disabled or killed or of like that for like which I was, bro, they wouldn't even mind to face me being public speaking about it. They will always pull up on me, bro. That just showed that pretty much all these false accusations they don't want to face me because that's one thing about the light. You know what I'm saying? It's like the darkness can't stand with the light. You know what I'm saying? And I'm daily inflicted with the false accusation against me, and the fact that it's not being pulled back, it's being actually was formulated. Of course, it was formulated with the resource of the church and all these the whole resource of America and the church. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I have to pretty much just let it go. That's one thing I had to limit talking to my mom because and pretty much also some other people they want to force me to this. Like that's why I felt like they put me here to basically force me to just accept what happened to me and start a family and uh, and let go of it. But how can I start a family with such a monstrous accusation, false report? It's not gonna go away because if it's gonna go away, guess what? Though everybody got the all the tools to do that. And if I just settle down, but guess what? I pretty much everything that I put up a fight for just to give up. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's what happened. I didn't want to sign up to this ideology that portray me to be other than who I am, and they say I'm a danger against society, but the time has proven the only danger against society is all these things, all these false reports against me, and those behind it, and those who are enforcing it. You know what I'm saying? Is that to me salty or revengeful? No, you know what I'm saying? Because me telling you that you hurt me, somebody who's revengeful, they won't even tell you that, like, hey, bro, you the source of my hurt, and I really feel hurt. And it's not be like that. They gonna come get at you if they want to. That's what I'm saying. Whoever I hurt beside those reports, they all because he didn't do this, that means he hurts. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, even I told you, bro. If people might understand, here, I didn't want to speak. You know? It's not like I don't want. I want. I didn't want to. But I felt that to me it was the right thing for me to do because it's like I was boxing where I'm already pretty much victorious in this matter, and I had a lead, and they want to put me in a position, you know what I'm saying, where I had to really start over, learning another culture or stuff like. Even though I'm Mundi, and even one thing about what they don't even some of my family talking about. You know, even one of us, but we have the same grandfather, grandmother. Someone, oh, you're not running, bro. Of course, I was not born and raised here, but nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, I'm on this, and the fact that uh, I survived all this atrocity that also happened here and everywhere throughout the whole world. I'm pretty much the only person who's being persecuted past the genocide that happened here by those who actually committed this genocide. I'm not talking about the Catholic, or I'm not talking about any denomination or any race, but those who are there to the ideologies that Ken adhere to and that Jesus spoke to in Matthew 13, you know what I'm saying? And actually they persecuted me all till today, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much, and we're in Congo, oh, you're not really going to this. You're not going to this. Oh, you're not want to, you're not married. Oh, you gotta be one of, hey, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much, a lot of hands are tied because everyone at the end of the day, bro, are being persecuted not only for surviving the genocide, but for being an evil African. Many people want to address it, but everybody want. Oh, he can only be. It can only be like one of us. He gotta. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was being persecuted, that's why I said not to insult anybody or the culture. I didn't wanna. I just had to. That's what I do. Use wisdom. Look, how I address all this matter. It's gonna be for a lifetime, bro. Kneeling here, like I did. Come on, but I nah. I've been to that already. You know what I'm saying? So what I did is just like okay, pretty much okay. Language, of course, we can talk. You understand what I'm saying? But the greatest language is the language of humanity. I'm gonna speak you any language, but just I mean here, all these people accuse you all this and that, oh that, but it's just how I went about it, and a lot of people respect me, and also a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, question me, and it's normal. And also there are times where people might not understand my process, and they had a really a doubt about what's going on, what you on. But I really, that's why I really kind of pull back from everybody because sometimes I just had to do things the way I had to do it. And they might not understand it, but later on it comes down to like, oh my God, that, ooh, ooh. But that's how you adjust stuff like this grassroots accusation that pretty much don't allow you to be in a position where you can make your case. And also when they already pretty much give you a sentence of death and an attempt against your life. Like I got all the chicken wings, as I say, and all the sprayers, all the acid, you know what I'm saying? They just waiting for me. Oh, he coming, and I be sitting there. I'm like, bro, this is like a real life or double up spy movie, bro. This is like I'm the greatest James Bond ever, a real life James Bond. You should see when I be in the street, bro. It's like a real life real spy movie for real, bro. Forget Mission Impossible. This mission, hell, nonsensible. Hey, I'm trying. Hey, oh, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why. Just look at how pretty much, you know what I'm saying? They trying to humiliate me. Just turn around. How many people can really take back how they really evaluate this, how they went about addressing this matter, and what they was asking to be done? Not really many people, you know what I'm saying? And that really shows that the fact that we still are evaluating matters with the very ideology that put us in a problem, would never really bring solution. We're just gonna just like those ideology is very divertive. I mean, it survived based on diversion. The weapon they got diversion and violence and schemes and just a lot of insidious means to pretty much protect the ideology that's destroying the community. And that's not speaking against Catholic. That's not speaking against any denomination, any race or tribe. It's actually been a blessing to all these people. And it's like a building about to collapse, and you pinpoint like, hey man, this is what's about to basically destroy your building. Um, so am I not a problem? Like am I threatening to no? You cause this, or you allow this building to get to this point like this, and I'm over here. as an inspector. You know what I'm saying? Telling you, hey, check it out, bro. Hey, this is a beautiful building. Like, I mean, just fix all these little things. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, yeah. But now, oh, he danger against us. Oh my God, hey, oh man, you gotta die. I'm trying to save you. It's like, are you trying to heal somebody who can't wait to kill you? Is it? And like I said, it's not against speaking against any denomination or anybody or any race. No, accounting what is going on, just like what happened here. You know what I'm saying? Of course, bro, I'm I'm a peaceful person. I'm considerate. I say it, bro. I'm uh, I'm a lot of I have a lot of good quality in me. But I'm bad. I'm like if you come again, you won't even know how I do it. And then at the end of the day, just look what happened here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just look. Bro, like I told you, bro, I'm a tree. I got my own side. I might not have a car right now, but I got a satellite, bro. I got my own side. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be woke. That's what I'm saying. That's what the Bible is saying. Noble men will walk on foot, and fools will. Not to say that people that no, I'm not saying that. Just the fact that the truth of who we are, where we've been, where we at, and where we can go. It's just still the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's why history don't repeat itself. Like that's I say that. You know what I'm saying? Repeat, it doesn't repeat itself. It's people that repeat history. It's like you telling me a still move itself. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that move. It's like Boki. Beer don't kill people. It's people that kill beer. You know what I'm saying? Is the beer ever drank you before? Oh, you drank that beer. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about, oh, no, nigga. That's exactly what I'm saying. So, I just, you look back, all these people, bro, that's how I came over here, bro. I'm not to say, that's one thing you cannot say that this only happened in Rwanda or this is a problem of Bantu only, this is a problem of Nilari. No, bro, I was same way, bro. They used to put people around me. Even like when I was in ICE, bro, because first of all, they didn't want me to work on my case, but I fought through it, bro, with blood, sweat, and tears, and all kind of sabotages. And then once they find out I'm good, they trying to make me look like I'm not trying to test me if I'm a real Christian. They put somebody like somebody who's young, who don't have nobody to fight the case for. And but the association came over there and they talk about he speaks Spanish. I'm not speaking about game. That's my bro. That's my bros, man. They look out, man. They oh my god, you know what I'm saying? That's love for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they put him. They said he don't speak it, but they want me to help him in this case to test me if I was a real Christian. You know what I'm saying? And I cannot. We don't speak it. Nobody want to translate. And I say, oh, he's not a real Christian. Like he know all that stuff. Came to find out they just want to get a video of me and him just having a hard time. He trying to speak to me in Spanish, and I was trying to speak in English. And the whole time these dudes speak English. You know what I'm saying? And they over there say, oh, he didn't want to help him. But anyway, bro, I've been in a position where nobody wanted to help me, or people that wanted to help me were being prevented to help me. So I really had to do it myself, only to turn around. But the same people didn't want me to help myself, and all the people who wanted to help me, only for them to judge me, see if I can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they using pawns to continue this atrocity or this opposition against me. They didn't want to oppose me. Not none of these little kids or my beautiful brothers, sisters, stuff like that. You opposing, but you don't want to face me. You want to use somebody who was less fortunate than me, or which maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they might just play roles, but you know what I'm saying. But you're the one who have all this and I'm at this position. It's just baffling. You know what I'm saying? Just look right here, bro. Like I say, I don't mind. I know how to live with people. You know what I'm saying? But this was a trap for me to. I could have cut the case. I could have. Look, I posted a video of me almost dying, bro. Everybody seen that, but nobody want to address it. But they want to address. Oh, he did somebody wrong. He didn't do this. He didn't do that, bro. Bro, the wisdom of God has been able to address the situation in this country that many people were not able to, not because they couldn't, because it takes sacrifice, bro. Because you really gotta come like this, and then this is what you're gonna face, and you really gotta be courageous, and you really gotta get up. You're gonna fall a lot of time. A lot of people don't understand it because. Bro, you have it's like this what the whole revelation accounting. That's one thing about people like us, bro. We the with a vessel of unveiling the truth of how it's portraying the revelation. Pretty much that's what has happened. You know what I'm saying? We just like the lights on the table throughout the whole city, pinpointing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey man, just like Jesus, he say, when he came over there, they thought he was gonna be to come fight the Roman, but the battle was not against the Roman, because the reason why uh, uh, Roman invaded Israel, took over Israel, or the Greek, is because they disobeyed God. They turned away from God, and God pretty much allowed them to be in that position. And they were hoping for God's salvation without knowing, without accepting actually what they in a position they're in. You know what I'm saying? They just wanted some glory. They want to be the David, the coming of David, sitting on David, and it's no different than now. But throughout this group of people, you also have faithful people. That's why you see a lot of Jew follow Jesus Christ, even Greek, of everywhere. Now they follow him because pretty much you were talking about the state of humanity. The one thing about Israel, it's not just anybody can be an Israelite. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was basically a community that God was building as a model to what he pretty much the Garden of Eden, a people post the Garden of Eden event and all that stuff. Actually, it was a road to bring us back to that God, to that perfection. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was just after the glory of being the one, the king of all that stuff, and there's no different than now. If you look at the story of Caiaphas, and most of them they thought he was gonna be one of them or from the lineage, and when you stepped in, they thought there's going to some glory like David go over there crush. No, that was not. No, it's a Roman 12. Renewing your mind from the things that hinders you, that put you in a position of bondage, and even sometimes people, some like me, I'm in bondage right now, but I'm not putting people in bondage. That's a difference. That's why you see I'm still standing because God, that's what God approved. That's what Peter said. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's it? Oh, it doesn't matter where you come from. You know what I'm saying? What you ate, what your father did, um, what your mother did, whatever. The person who does the right thing and who fear God by doing what is good, by being at peace with his neighbor, by sticking with the truth, and by seeking not only their own interest but the interest of everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's approved by God. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a one race or that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. And pretty much people not accepting that faith. I'm in a better position to speak about this matter than they are, regardless if I'm smoking, you know what I'm saying, or whatever else I'm doing, because it's this actually just what I'm, and it's not even an excuse. I can do better, you know what I'm saying? We all can do better, you know what I'm saying? So we can't really spend, you can't spend the energy that you're supposed to be doing better to over here criticize me and tell me I should do better. You should use that energy and do better. You know what I'm saying? If you got, pretty much, I'm trying to, but you're trying to drain me of my energy. But I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Being in a position that I'm in, bro, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm respected, bro. I'm respected throughout the whole world, uh, everywhere, bro. Even those people that oppose me, some of them are my relative, they just laughing at y'all because I'm one of the most respected person in our time, bro. And I'm humbly at that, you know what I'm saying? And respectfully also, and just that's just the truth, you know what I'm saying? I also being the hurdles that I mean, I also do things that's questionable, but that's how I be, and I chose to do it like this because I'm not gonna keep going. And like I said, the church have all the reason to address this matter, but the fact that it's been invaded, you know what I'm saying? People are basically pretty much just throwing home and decide to put me in the hurdles and buy time. Just like last time, bro. This is not even the first time. Look, I be seeing it even since it's not just a here, bro. Even when I was in America, where they will get somebody trying to put a dot on me. It's like, I don't break out, bro. Nobody ever see me break out, wash my head or some whatever, trying to put my dad head. So like that when it drop, they gonna say that I'm a Muslim. I been praying in secrets. And imagine once they do this, bro. This my case in Congress is addressed not public key behind room, you know what I'm saying, or even Vatican. And now these people who these false messiah who think they're gonna be the David, they trying to buy more time to say that I'm not here praying against the church. Basically, they want to force me to be a Muslim to say that if I address everything they did to me, they're gonna say that I'm trying to incite uh, a holy war against Christianity. You know what I'm saying? These are these narcissistic people, energy drain does. You know what I'm saying? These life drainers or these diverters they do. You know what I'm saying? And now look what I gotta go to now. Now they want to buy time, and then the thing about this, those who support me, those who are against me, they gonna they gonna try to turn home. And one thing about they got file whatever. So if they make a decision now, the whole family, everybody gotta get to it. And me being an impact, I'm gonna look at all that stuff. Sometimes you got. I was like this since I was a kid, bro. Like my brother, my big brother, my real brother for real. He is okay. When he was a kid, he had an accident where he fell off the balcony. But he's one of the smartest person ever. And me being naturally, I learn quick. He had a really little hard time learning how to read. Right, but me, I was quick to it. And kid, everybody in Africa will tell you this. And at a younger age, instead of us them teaching us how to read it, but like they beating you for not knowing how to read when you don't even know how to read. And they because you won't be able to read it, they'll beat him. But because I'll be able to read it, they'll even beat him more. So what I do, I just not read it. You know what I'm saying? So like that, they ain't gonna beat him. And if they can't beat me because my grandpa won't let them do that. And if they can't beat me, they can't beat him. So, you know what I'm saying? But I had to do this all my life, bro. Now I gotta stop doing that, bro. I've been too much considerate. I just, you know, man, I just like, you know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm an empath, bro. Like, even that's why sometimes I stay away from a lot of girls because sometimes there are times where I, not to say that, let's say I don't practice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? But I be around. Sometimes I just, you know, because I got too much going on, I really had to really stay away from a lot of things. But being an empath, super empath at that, I be with a girl and she won, and I say, but I just look at her like, you really do, like my empath parts going me kicking. And if I tell her like, man, God don't want me to do that, she gonna tell me, if you don't love you, if you, how can you love God when you don't see him? And when she do that, me being an invoice, that's it. That's it. I don't press the charge. That's it. But that's just the reality. How many people really come like this, bro? You know what I'm saying? And am I inciting or being? I can't even be a role model because I'm being preparing to play my roles. So I just gotta address this matter so like that. This only chance I can be a role model to a lot of people. Beside me, smoke all this stuff like that. I'm a good bro. I'm humble at that, bro. I'm a blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can benefit from me, bro. So I'm not here speaking against any association. I'm just saying the thing behind it was to put me in this place like this by those who pretty much, you know what I'm saying, Jesus Christ spoke about. Not like I say, every denomination is separated, you know what I'm saying? There are those who are for me and those who are not for me. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it be, just like you, you know what I'm saying? But me, my case being big like this, bro, I just had to pinpoint because it's not these my brother alone. These are these false messiah does turn people against each other. Trying to pinpoint blames and that's why a lot of places just like Black Lives Matter is being invaded too. You know what I'm saying? Imagine my case. It's the biggest Black Lives Matter case there is, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's being prevented. Some African American are like, oh man, you can only be African American because we've been to this, but we've been to the same struggle, bro. We've been in the same struggle. Because when you look at the history, how us the Niladi have been accused of selling Bantu to slavery, but when you look at the history, that's not what the history account. But it's been used by this false messiah who has waged a war against Niladic. You know what I'm saying? And the false information that led to a lot of suffering, even, to me, even especially more to me. So when you look at the history, the Bantu was integrated here around 15. 15th century. Hold on. Yeah, then when you look at the story, history really accounts around 15th century, 14th, 15th century. There were a lot of slave trade going on, especially places like Angola and a lot of Bantu kingdom, even the Congo kingdom. And as you see, a lot of people ran towards the mountain for refuge. That's when a lot of Bantu were entered. Not to say that they were not Bantu in the kingdom before, because this is like it's like neighbors, like Wahid, you know what I'm saying? So they pretty much were before, you know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of group of Bantu that migrated to the hills and the mountain where they found refuge, and they were integrated to a system which we know the Tutsi and Hutu system never was created in 15th century, like 11th century, and Tutsi and Hutu were never a title for Bantu and Nilotic. No, it was just a system and find refuge. But these wanna be seen on the seat of David and this false Messiah that have invaded the church and has caused a lot of mayhem in the name of God, which the Bible accounts, with himself, Jesus Christ account, Matthew 13 and all these other, Luke 21 and Revelation 17, all these sort of things, and all that stuff. I'm saying, you guys know, so me pretty much recounting these things, like just basically being a blessing. And they operate like that, you know what I'm saying, using people to turn against each other. And for me to face them, I gotta go like this, bro. I gotta actually account, like, just like I'm over here accusing for everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he didn't do just like the here, bro. It was basically trying to put me in a position. Look, I could have be, my life could be devastated. It's like I don't mind doing this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can pay for if I can. I can help anybody, but I cannot help somebody. I cannot entertain a scheme to show you if I'm a good person, because you don't do things people tell you to do so they can say you're a good person. You do it because you feel like it's the right thing to do. But when it comes to a point where, oh, then I gotta fall back, like, man, I ain't gonna do that. Because even if I wanna do it, but it's like you wanna test me to be a good person. So like, oh, you're a good person according to your standard. But goodness, humanity is according to God's standard. And what is we already know. And what my right hand give, my left hand won't know. Not to say that every charity is a bad. No, it's not a bad thing. I mean, they got this is accomplished. You know what I'm saying? A charitable account, they got to keep account of everything. But as for a personal, I can't compete with no charity because I don't do charity. I don't do charity. And if I find a job at a charity place, of course, I'm gonna be in a position of operating charitable cause. You know what I'm saying? But personally, right now, I don't do no charity. If I'm my brother's keeper, if I can, and plus I'm a super empath, so that's why you see empath. We always have pretty much found ourselves with nothing after doing everything for everybody. Not to say that people don't do. There's a lot of empath that do the same thing for me, but I'm just saying though, I can't be. I don't think charity, and also a lot of people that judge me, they judge me. That's why I see, because of the invasion, a lot of Bible translation has been translated by these false messiah who thought to the really the second coming, or the second coming come from them. Just like one of my favorite scripture in 1 Corinthians 13, is the first Corinthians about love. They changed it to charity. And that's what some of them, they over here judge me, talking about, oh, even if you do that, you don't have charity, you are nothing. No, it's not. It's love. Love is not charity. Because once love is involved, it's not called. It's no longer charity. It's being your brother keeper. It's being an empath, as Peter accounted to be. Empath is much more than anything, to really walk in your brother's shoes, your neighbor's shoes. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot force me to be in a position where I gotta show you that I'm a good person. No, I can't do it. I'm gonna fall back. But I still gonna do it because I know if I know it's need, I'm still gonna do it with the even with the makeup that I have in a verse, in a very ingenious way. I can do. You know what I'm saying? And it's not no. But at the end of the day, the whole thing is about what happened to me. I survived all this atrocity and all these things happened to me, instead of people pretty much addressing, not even addressing. You don't have to, I can do it myself, but a lot of people use the energy to really address something that I really got to do was really affecting me, has really almost killed me. I persevere, almost died. Not even nobody called me or I check on me, nothing like that. Because a lot of people have been, some people actually, they have been made to believe that me not being here, me not be able is the only way for them to be successful. And this is in a lot of people throughout the whole world, you know what I'm saying? How many of them can take back all these false reports they did saying that I hurt them or the kids or something like that, causing sickness, bro? I was in Kinshasa with that documentary, bro. They took everything. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Because, bro, I've I'm not alone. And I'm not over here scaring anybody or trying to, you know what I'm saying? Everything I ever accounted came to pass just like that because I don't want to hold a grudge. I pretty much telling you, bro, this is what's going on, bro. It's just to show you the videos what's being happening around and stuff being here, bro. How many people can really be proud? You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing this trying to stop a very diverted because that's what this first Messiah does. They're gonna turn around now, playing, trying to force me to forgive. It's like they do all this. Like that's what they all this false Messiah in the church. They go over there, have a little group, or he gonna mess him up. He gonna do this, and then me, I'm gonna be there. If you guys fail, I'm gonna be the one for because I'm the leader of this. I'm gonna force him or her to forgive you. If you don't forgive you, then we can just finish her and him. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be, bro. That's how it is, bro. So it's like it's not even about forgiveness. And like I just don't want the blame to be mispointed, because it's not about a bantu or this. Even though some people they are made to believe that they're doing this for the honor of the group or whatever. But it's not about that. Even that's one thing about the in 2010. That's why when I realized like, oh man, they were trying to turn it into like, oh, Catholic, and like, bro, that's why I fall back, just be around. You know what I'm saying? Be around the church because I know because God has used me to do a lot of things, amazing things in a very ingenious way, and it's been very effective. And it really did. You know what I'm saying? We really fought for the church, the Catholic, bro, to that. But the whole time being fought with the reasons of the church. And then, oh my God, that's it. Oh man, to navigate that, it's just God. That's what you got to be trust the process. You know what I'm saying? And really, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't hold no good because I already know what I was doing. I already know. I'll be telling my boy, y'all already know. Then when I get here, I like understand like, oh, they trying to, okay. Okay, so now I can go, I can't even start it. Just look what happened here, bro. If I start a business with all these reports, people always going, and then it's going to be like, oh, he over here crazy. And it's not like they're waiting for me to be crazy. Man, they forced me to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And with very means, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Everything I reported, look, I reported exactly, precisely, as a scientist does to the detail, everything that was happening to me, forcing me to be here won't stop the fact that I reported that I was being sought to be disabled for surviving a genocide I orchestrated and committed pretty much with this false messiah that are being protected by Vatican and all this denomination and the Congress. You know what I'm saying? I can't everybody know it, bro. Everybody know this how it happened. Put me in this place, especially being here now, trying to basically it's like a torture place. I'm not saying that no, my brother, no, I'm saying this ideology and those who are in power who are formulating this ideology wants to give an order. All those people are obligated, regardless what race they are, what tribe they gotta carry it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say that's what the Bible says. My battle's not against flesh or blood, against this principality. And one thing about principles, ideology, and those who formulate it, who are at the top of those ideology and really make decision, had to go about this ideology. You know, so that's pretty much. And then some of them are in Vatican, all these denominations and in Congress. That's what exactly that they're gonna see the opponent now, trying to say, oh, now look, He's everybody know me. I'm a faithful member of the body of Christ. You know what I'm saying, and forcing me to be anything. Even if I was Muslim, but you imagine today, I feel ready that I can settle down and find somebody, a woman who's a Muslim that I love. You think I'm gonna stop that because you don't? No, that's who my heart is pleased with. That's who I'm gonna be, regardless of religion. We can come to agreements, and it's pretty much she loves me, she respects me, and I love her and I respect her, and we all sign up to make each other better, and knowing what's gonna come with it, all the challenges. Hey man, that's my brother. Die. It's like that's okay. I'm home. You know what I'm saying? So, but I cannot force me to just give up because all these things gonna affect me. This is national on the internet. My kids, I gotta protect my kids before they come. Mom, the one that I really gonna, you know what I'm saying, like mom, my wedding kid, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta do that. I gotta protect my wife. I gotta protect my family. I can't let them go to this gibberish for real. I don't. They're not gonna do that. It ain't gonna happen. And I'm more protective, bro. Just look at everyone. They're gonna tell you, bro. Who in South America say I'm not a protector of humanity? Who in America, North America, is gonna say that and say I'm not a protector? Who in Asia, bro? I'm trying to tell you I can't change that. That's just how I am, bro. So if I can do that for everybody, why can't I do that for my brother? Why can't I do that for my sister? Especially for my kids? You know what I'm saying? I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go to this. I just gotta put up with it. I just gotta keep because God put me to all these things. He still can put me to it. You know what I'm saying? And how many times have I been sort of paralyzed? And you saw me. This has been like that, bro, for years, bro. They gonna tell you. They like, man, oh, they got him now, but not somehow with the provision of the one true God and many good people who pray for me. I've been able to overcome all these things. Pretty much, I've overcome a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have a rich spirit, a rich soul. Um, Even those who doubt my process, still deep in their heart, they respect me. And even those who oppose me, and they still respect me. They like, oh, this is oh my God, this is how you did. But like, man, I don't like, that's how I be though. Is that so? I really gotta trust the person, and I'm not speaking, no. But all these things that happen, imagine the cut the water. I'll be oh he over here, oh mama, bro. I I've been taking care of my mama, bro. I've been protecting my mother. I've been taking care of my family, bro. That's how it was since I was a kid, man. I gotta run from back behind all everybody, trying to make sure they're alright, bro. That's why you know what I'm saying. I trained myself to these things, goodness that God put in my heart, and I've really true. I'm in my own lane, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Trying to seek to deform me and all this thing like that still won't change the fact that we are being prevented to actually be at peace with one another. That's the perfect word. Love, put love, because even if you claim love, but you're not at peace with one another, with your neighbor, I can use like you bless with your mouth, but you curse with your heart, with your actions. You know what I'm saying? So it's really be at peace, seeking peace for oneself and another, and not trying to find a problem. Like, look, imagine here, boom, boom, boom. They cut the, hey, he's over here, hey, mystery, all this and that, hey, this. But if for every video that we accounted that happened here, really, how many people really gonna be proud? And how many innocent brothers of mine and sister of mine who gonna be labeled else than what were they are because of the incited action of few that was unstable. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we gotta really protect each other. That's what I'm saying though. It's like we gotta know the socialist matter and stop addressing matter as far as our disagreement as far as religious, be a religious problem or race problem or tribal problem. That's what I'm saying. All this shit, bro, all these things I can, all these things, all these months I call them out. If I really did all this in a day, bro, they pull up on me, bro. I went ham, bro. I went, you know what I'm saying? And I can still do, bro. And me pretty much pinpointing to the church and all this institution that the building is perishing because they're allowing this thing that's eating the foundation doesn't make me a danger. That's what they thought I was gonna come over here salty. That's why a lot of people are turned to terrorists by this false messiah and this and the war they have waged. That's what they think. They thought they have now Armageddon. I seen somebody here, angel of Christ, and that, bro, how you an angel of Christ? You over poisoning people and seeking. It's like this false messiah. They're sponsoring people to be doctors and pharmacists, since they couldn't do away with guns, now they trying to get you, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything was accounted, all my organs, everything that happened to me already, and all that stuff, my blood and all that stuff like that. When we did that documentary, bro, and everything that how we went down, bro. I'm pretty much the only person in the history of humanity whose whole life is being on footage, and everybody who partaking in everything that had to do with him. Because God has employed his eyes and ears throughout the whole, the one true God, to vindicate his name to people like me, bro. And you can't really deny that, you know what I'm saying? And trying to divert these matters and trying to play the victim or trying to hide behind this won't stop the fact that technology actually revealed how this thing went down. That's what I'm saying. That's why we can't really, like people like Bill Gates, bro. They are saving Christianity. They are saving Africa. But many this false messiah are turning anybody who basically, because this vaccine is against this poison this false messiah have orchestrated. And movies they showed us how these false messiah, these narcissistic people do mess up the air, waters, and food and stuff like that, so they can dominate. You know what I'm saying, but it's a war, bro. This thing is a combination of all the chemicals that are being sprayed against. It's like a spy war. It's like a silent war that's going on where we just disabling each other and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of the throughout the award, just say hospital have become some of the greatest, you know what I'm saying, battleground there is. Like, man, there's a war going on over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially these false messiah, they want resources, human resources, to go fight the war against God. So our organs being messed up, we being plundered without even knowing, bro. And then a lot of people in the medical field throughout the whole are taking the lead to protect one of the greatest institutions we have. And same thing with mental health. A lot of people are taking the lead in the church. People like we are taking the lead, man. We are at the forefront of really protecting humanity and earth against these narcissistic people. And so that's what I'm saying. Look what how I've addressed. I pretty much my gift to my grandma and grandpa. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much I just we don't really have a problem, you know what I'm saying? But this false ideology in place and people trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's why I've been fought all this along, because pretty much staying this and being put to all these things. Only that's one thing about back in it when they were tuning. What happened to me right now? It show a perfect example how many Nilotic were demised from their position, just like King UE5 and stuff like that. That's what it shows you that this ideology that was formulated by this false messiah, that our forefather in Europe fell asleep when they invaded the church, as pretty much what happened to me. It just shows it how the one was able to pretty much uh, not partaking this ideology, he's been persecuted or person sought to be killed by the very person that is supposed to protect him and be there for him. And they use it, look, oh, he a fool, or he don't care, or are we gonna just tell him, oh, that's why everybody, oh, mommy, oh, this and that. I'm not speaking yes, I'm just everybody throughout the whole